what you want to happen siguro in your mind.
Of course.
Na ito ang solusyon, kahit paano pinakamalapit na solusyon sa problema ng Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Why don't you run
I-revise
for
mo yung
president?
87 Constitution kasi yan ang legal framework. Yan ang basic ko.
Tama.
Move towards federalism,
Mhm.
move towards parliamentary system.
Mhm.
But you don't have time to discuss. It's a very involved discussion.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
might be for...
But it's a changing system. What you're
Because
looking
when
at
you
is
do
a changing
that,
system.
yung sinabi ko sa yung quick and dirty analysis natin, the parties will be compelled to be disciplined. Then the electoral system will change.
Yeah.
You will not campaign for 3 months na kailangan mo maraming salapi. You will only campaign for 2 weeks. Nakita mo si Sanei Takaichi, dinisolve yung parliament ng Japan, di ba? 2 weeks silang because you're only running in the electoral constituency, an electoral district. Hindi mo kailangan dumapa sa buong
Yeah.
archipelago. And therefore, 2 weeks ang kailangan mo. And then the political parties, meron silang sinasabing, ito yung party ng LDP ha, ito yung sa Kumeito ha, ito yung ganito. Ibig sabihin, nakaka-choose sila. Ngayon, hindi nakaka-choose kasi magkakamukha nga yan eh. Hindi ba? Pare-pare yung
Kamukha nila
sinasabi
yung founder nila. In the
Precisely.
Philippines,
And
di ba?
it's usually personality-oriented,
Yeah.
no? Si Miriam Defensor, nagtagtag ng party nung
PRP.
nawala siya. Nawala yung political. That is not how political parties will work in a parliamentary system. You don't need to wait for a disciplined political party. That system will compel the political parties to be disciplined. Otherwise, they're out of the political game.
Professor Clarita Carlos, mga kadonatics, may ipinahayag matinding mensahe. Ito ay dating kabinete ni Bongbong Marcos but nag-resign, mga kadonatics. Hindi niya kaya. Hindi niya kayang pamumuno ni Marcos. Well, anyway, mga kadonatics, gusto niya from foreign policy to federalismo, mga kadonatics. Federalism! Nako, napakaganda nito, mga kadonatics. At dito din sa interview na to, tinanong siya kung anti-China ba siya or pro-China. Halaka! At Spanish government, mga kadonatics, pinahiya si Bongbong Marcos sa ginawa nila. At ito, pakinggan natin, mga kadonatics, ang banat ni Clarita Castro. Hi! But before anything else, mga kadonatics, basahin mo muna natin to. Alright? Alright. Foreign Ministry has repatriated nearly 3,000 Spaniards from the Middle East. Can you imagine that, mga kadonatics? Ni 200, 100 mga kadonatics hindi magawa ni Bongbong Marcos. Walang eroplano daw eh. Ngayon, first, yung Russia nagpadala ng eroplano. Ngayon, Spanish na naman, mga kadonatics. How incompetent Bongbong Marcos really is, mga kadonatics. May nakauwi sa Pilipinas, yes! But, sa 100, mga kadonatics, 4% lang yung nagawa niya sa 100%. So, nasa 60 lang ata yung napauwi, mga kadonatics. Like, how? Really? Well, anyway, let's dig into Professor Clarita Castro, mga kadonatics. Napakaganda. Hindi niya directly sinasabi, mga kadonatics, but we know who is she supporting, mga kadonatics. Alam natin yan. Nung may issue sa pagkabangag ni BBM, yung saad niya doon, mga kadonatics, it's normal for people like him, mga kadonatics, especially pag New Yorkians ka, mga kadonatics, yung matagal ka sa US. Eto, mga kadonatics, panoorin natin.
You don't see us pro-China.
I'm not. I'm neither pro nor anti.
You're critically engaged.
Yay. Ito talaga kalimutan ko yung pangalan niya. Gusto talaga niyang kunin, mga kadonatics, yung, at least makakreate ng controversy. Kung papayag kasi siya, kung sabihin ni Clarita Castro, mga kadonatics, na pro-China siya, ay talagang magiging masama yung imahe sa kanya, mga kadonatics. Di ba? Ngayon, napaka-safe na answer yung sinabi niya. Napaka-safe, mga kadonatics. Kasi pag yung siya, magsabi siya ng anti-China ako, nako, siguro may mga part sa atin, mga kadonatics, na bakit ganyan? So napaka-safe yung answer niya. But don't forget yung sinusuportaan niya, mga kadonatics, na kandidato. Alam na natin, kulay green yan eh. Ito.
Critical engagement, I think, is more the word for it, or critical autonomy.
Let's put it this way. Maybe people interpret... I'm not. I'm neither pro nor anti.
Critical engagement, I think, is more the word for it, or critical autonomy.
Let's put it this way. Maybe people interpret my support for the low politics of functional cooperation
There, functional
rather
cooperation.
than high politics of territorial and sovereignty conflict, because those high politics areas will never be resolved
Hmm.
because nobody owns the ocean.
Go! Nobody owns the ocean. Mga kadinatik, supportan niyo yung mga pahayag ni Senator Marcoleta. Well, anyway, ang sarap-sarap lang makinig sa kanya, mga kadinatics. Why? You will gain a lot of ideas, mga kadinatics, or nuggets of wisdom, mga kadinatics. You will be lectured every time na makikinig ka sa kanya. Kakaiba yung UP teacher pa rin hanggang ngayon, mga kadinatics. Bumalik siya. UP yan, ha? Basta-basta.
Okay? And so I say we shift gear. Let us move, set that aside. When Wang Yi was here, the foreign minister of China, I met with him more than 1 hour. And we were on the same page on this. Set aside natin yung territorial sovereignty issue and let's move towards functional cooperation.
Like fishing agreement.
Yes, that is the one, mga kadinatics. Ayaw na ayaw talaga ng gobyernong ito or ng mga dilawan na, hindi pag-usapan yung West Philippine Sea, South China Sea. Kasi, mga kadinatics, ina-affiliate nila yung mga Duterte or allied nila sa West Philippine Sea. Kaya, everyday, pinag-uusapan nila. Gumagawa sila ng issue, mga kadinatics, na kuno we are pro-China at binaniwala na natin yung ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Parang ganun, mga kadinatics. Let's focus on something. Eto, di ba?
Agreements.
Marine scientists, Philippine Coast Guard and Chinese Coast Guard, meron nga silang MOA eh. Keep on reminding people, nung NSA ako, nakalkal ko yan, may MOA. Ibig sabihin, may legal framework ka na
Memorandum
for
of Agreement.
talks to prosper. And I told that to the new ambassador. Sabi ko, Ambassador Kwan, because I met him several times sa
Kwan.
embassy function and 2 other instances. And I said, Ambassador Kwan, you're new here, but when I was NSA, this is what I discovered. This is one of the ways by which you can navigate Philippine-China relations and do a reset, a rethink. Because we need a reset and rethink. Kasi sabi ni Bongbong, neighbor natin yan, partner natin yan, no? And we really have to live with them, no?
They're such a
Kasi
big
andyan na
neighbor.
siya eh. And nearly 90% of, you look at my 2 children, mukhang Chinese sila. Kasi yung lolo namin galing sa Fujian eh. Diba? So, sabi ko nga sa kanila, 90% of us really have links with you, ethnically. Kasi namin Chinese, mga Filipino, Chinese, Ako, diba, ang sabi ng nanay ko, kanya ako musically inclined. Kasi ang lolo ko na galing sa Fujian is a musician. No? So parang, of course, hindi mo naman sasabihin genetically yun. Pero yung predisposition ko towards music, nakuha ko dun sa lolo-lolo ko. Parang ganon. So why are we not capitalizing on those?
Di ba? Gusto kasi ng mga gahaman ng mga politikong ito, mga kadyanatics, na talagang away talaga. I-affiliate talaga natin yung mga Duterte sa China. Kasi, that is rebellious treason, mga kadyanatics. Yan yung gustong mangyari nila. Kaya wala talaga tayong yung ekonomiya natin di iunlad, mga kadyanatics, dahil sa ganyang mentality.
Pero like everything else, diba, it's a balancing act eh. On one hand, of course, you wanna have practical agreements on all sides.
Yeah.
For example, sabi nga ninyo before, fishing agreements
Which work.
that we can agree on.
Diba?
Kailan ba ang fishing holiday? Kailan hindi?
We just finished that book, by the way, if I may do a little commercial. We just finished it 2 weeks ago, Regional Fishing Agreement. And naghahanap pa kami ng salapi para i-print yun, no? Kasi ginawa lang namin, alam mo yun, yung book copy, papagawa mo lang siya, parang facsimile siya ng book. Then sabi ko, maghanap tayo ng salapi para i-print yun, para ma-disseminate, di ba? Sinulat na nga namin eh. Then there's another book which we finished, yung R2P, Responsibility to Protect. The responsibility to protect is really for genocide, crimes against humanity. Ang ginawa namin, in-extend namin yung principle to responsibility to protect the environment. Ang ganda, di ba? Extend mo lang siya. Ito, human being, ngayon extend mo siya sa Ecology of the South China Sea. Yung 2 libro na yun, sana malimbag siya at maibigay sa I don't care about selling them. I can have it for free and we can digitize
Make it
it.
an e-book.
Oo, di ba? Basahin ninyo. Medyo mahaba lang eh. Isang 150, isang 130 ata.
Mhm.
Magbasa kayo. Hindi na nga nagbabasa yung mga tao ngayon.
Focus na sa politics no? Sa paninira mga kadunatics at sa pangangurakot. Kaya, wala, hindi na talaga nagbabasa mga tao ngayon mga kadunatics. Kakaiba na eh. Instead, ngayon, magbasa mga kadunatics, doon na sa nakatutok na sa social media. Tayo yung may pinakamataas na retention mga kadunatics as far as social media is concerned. Sayang talaga, di ba? Mas bright talaga, smart yung mga tao noon mga kadunatics. As far as critical thinking is concerned. Kasi, through reading books mga kadunatics, na madidevelop mo talaga yung critical thinking mo. We are probably in this generation mga kadunatics ahead sa mga information kasi isang click mo na lang or something like that mga kadunatics, makikita mo agad yung mga information na nangyari ngayon. Updated tayo. But as far as critical thinking is concerned, we are far away from 1980s or early 2000s na mga tao mga kadunatics. Kakaiba.
Magbasa kayo. Diba?
Pero sabi nga, high politics and low politics.
Yeah.
On one hand, you're looking at practical agreements that could move things forward. But on the other hand as well, you still have sticky issues that kahit paano have repercussions down the line.
What's the rationale behind this? When you engage in functional cooperation, marine scientists, academics like us, students, journalists like you engender camaraderie, goodwill, confidence. Then when it is time for you to move into more sticky and sensitive areas, tinanim mo na yung goodwill. Nakita mo, pag nagkaroon ng spillover, if at all you're going to talk about territory and sovereignty, may goodwill ka ng tinanim. Yan yung basic philosophy ng the low politics, high politics dichotomy.
But where are we right now as far as that is concerned? From your perspective, of course, you've seen the back and forth between the embassy here and members of the Senate, and of course also the Coast Guard spokesman.
But I wish everybody will just shut up, no? And unfortunately, ang DFA, ang bagal mag-move. Nito lang sila humarang and sinabi, asking for sobriety. Dapat kasi gawin ng DFA, yung mga senators or other relevant groups, mag-brief sila. Brief them about Philippine-China relations, pakita nila yung pluses and minuses ng ating relationship, and talk about the high politics and low politics.
Kaya, puros positibo yung mga reaction niya kay Tatay Digong mga kadunatics. Kasi ang galing sa geopolitics nagtuturo siya ngayon sa UP ng geopolitics. Di ba? At si Tatay Digong, master niya mga kadunatics. Magaling at magaling talaga siya.
Pero naman, it's not anything. When I was president of National Defense College, ini-interview mo na ako noon, remember?
I remember. Sa Aguinaldo.
Yan pa din ang pinupush ko. No, functional cooperation because lingit sa kaalaman ng marami. Ang marine scientist ng mga Filipino marine scientist kasi kapitbahay ko sa UP yung isa doon, si Dr. Mike Fortes. And Chinese marine scientists have been cooperating for many, many decades. And they're not talking about territory. They're talking about the fish, the sea plants. Diba? Because that's what scientists talk about.
That's also what the fishermen talk about.
Precisely. They're talking about the fish. Kailan tayo mag-fish, kailangan may fishing holiday. Kanya nga nung si Wang Silian, the ambassador, sabi ko, ba't naman kayo nagdeklara ng fishing holiday? Hindi nyo naman kami tinanong. Aba, parang 3 buwan hindi mangingisda. No, kasi para daw sa kanilang local fishermen. What about our fishermen? Hindi nyo naman kami tinanong. Nangingisda din kami dyan sa karagatan na pinag-aawayan natin. Diba? And I keep on, every opportunity I have, whether I'm in Manila or in Beijing or in Shanghai, I just keep on pounding on this same thing.
You're also pushing back.
I just have to keep on pounding on this because I'm a scholar. I don't belong to any political group. And I'm simply pushing this because the empirical literature tells me that it works. That it works. But hindi nyo itry. Diba? It's not me declaring it. It's empirical data telling you that it will work. Because I teach a course on regional integration. Sa regional integration, if you look at Mercosur, if you look at the EU, nag-umpisa yung cooperation nila incrementally And they started with functional cooperation. Cooperation with the coal and steel community, yung mga workers, di ba? Ngayon lang naman sila umaakyat sa political cooperation And they're having problems there. Kasi sensitive area na yon. Di ba? Nakita mo, nag-aaway si Orban ng Hungary, si van der Leyen, si Rutte ng NATO. nag-aaway sila kasi sensitive na, high politics na. But during the time na pinapag-usapan pila ng iba natin yung GMO. Sige, iba natin yung GMO. European policy yan. Kasi hindi siya sensitive. But the moment it went into the territory ng mga political aspects of their life, dyan sila hindi nakakakuha ng collective action.
Ma'am, kami ako ng konti. Okay, we talked about China a bit, but the US, before you also issued a caution, let's not be over-dependent on the US. Of course, they're an ally, but may limitasyon yan. Hanggang saan sila tutulong, hanggang saan sila tutulak.
YouTube creators, if no one clicks your video, nothing else matters. Not your content, not your script, not your editing.
Now we have EDCA sites, we have additional EDCA sites under this administration.
Siguro historical footnote, Ed. Sometime October or November, inutusan ako ni President to be the head of a technical working group. Kasi mag-expire na yung EDCA eh. Remember, the EDCA is paaya ng Mutual Defense Treaty. DFA, MILSA, ganyan. So sabi niya, tatlo yung inutusan niya, ako yung team leader. DND, DFA, at ako, National Security Council. Siya yung chair noon, ako yung vice chair. So yan. And then, parang nagalit ng mga Amerikano na bakit ko daw pinapakailaman ng Mutual Defense Treaty. Eh, yun yung mother treaty eh. Hindi mo pwedeng pakailaman yung EDCA. Yun yung mother eh. So, dun siguro nag-umpisa yung, ito si Carlos ay hindi natin kaalyansa, etc. Because, ang una kong patingin nga nung EDCA sites. Kasi sabi nila, nilalagyan nila yan ng equipment ng Amerika for disaster management.
Yeah.
So, so sabi ko sa DFA, maghanap ka nga ng EDCA site na malapit sa atin dito sa Manila. Somewhere in Zambales ata, I don't know where. Sabi niya, ay ma'am, nag-occur na kami, wala kayong makikita doon kasi hindi naman pinapansin ng mga Amerikano yan. 5 pa lang yan eh. Di ba? 5 pa yun.
So wala talagang, mga kadunatics, useless talagang EDCA site sa Pilipinas. Kaya nga sa panahon ni Tatay Digong, mga kadunatics, inalis yan. Bumalik lang yan towards the end. Kasi siguro may understanding na sila ni Trump. Pero inalis talaga yan, mga kadunatics. Pero dinagdagan ngayon sa panahon ni Bongbong Marcos. Ewan ko anong mga kadunatics. At anong sabi ni Homer Sison? Not Homer Sison. Jason Sa. Nung may nangyaring earthquake, flooding sa Cebu, mga kadunatics, walang disaster emergency na galing sa EDCA. Di ba, ang sabi nga, ay may mga equipment sila for disaster emergency. Pero walang EDCA ang tumulong, mga kadunatics, ni isa sa kanila. Ay may malaki sa Cebu. Wala. Useless nga, mga kadunatics. Time and time again, sinasabi natin na ginagamit lang yung Pilipinas just in case, mga kadunatics, aatakihin yung China, madali silang makasupport. Yun lang yun, mga kadunatics. Tapos, sa atin, yung makukuha natin, mga kadunatics, ang bomba ng China, dahil nasa Pilipinas yung EDCA sites, it means, ay talagang bubombahin yan ng China. Anong makukuha natin? Wala. Diba?
And then it became 9. This was after I left in mid-January, hindi ba?
Umalis talaga siya kasi, parang kinampihan ni Bongbong Marcos pa yung mga ang Amerikano kaysa sa kanya. Di ba, mga kadunatics? Anong nangyari? Dinagdagan ni Bongbong. Umalis siya kasi hindi niya makaya yung nako.
And maybe it's just as well na wala na ako doon when you look back.
So you don't agree with
Certainly not.
beefing up the EDCA sites with additionals?
Certainly not. I don't agree with what we're doing, that nakikisawsaw tayo sa Taiwan. The president has many times declared a one China policy. Makikisawsaw sa Taiwan, sinabi mo na nga one China eh.
Di ba? Ay, nako, she hates the president, mga kadunatics.
But I also suppose that that question is all the more critical now that you have Trump in office and you don't know exactly where.
Sinabi na naman ni Trump, ang layo-layo ng Taiwan. Hindi ako hindi ako magsasayang ng isang buhay ng isang soldier diyan. Siyempre, si Trump mahilig sa hyperbole. Sabi niya, yan 2 minutes lang away from the mainland. Trump also, sometimes kibrusko siya. Marami din siyang alam. In fact, Trump was good for our region yung first time, di ba? Nakipag-meet siya kay Kim Jong-un, kinross
North
niya yung
Korea,
sa Panmunjom na, ano
Yeah,
ba itong
sa
linya na
panahon
to?
ni Tatay
Wala
Digong.
akong pakialam sa linya na to. Sinabi pa niya kay Kim Jong-un, halika mag-hamburger tayo, di ba? Let's talk. Kay Raisi ng Iran, sabi niya, halika mag-usap tayo. Di ba?
Iba yun. Iba talagang Trump na yun, mga kadanatics, compare ngayon. Mas lalong nag-iba yung Trump ngayon kasi dahil sa mga issue, mga kadanatics, na, parang nag-revenge siya eh. Nag-revenge siya.
Yeah, but if he pursues his corollary to the Monroe Doctrine, then
Expanded.
a more focus on the Western Hemisphere, at least on the American Hemisphere, than possibly Asia. Where would that leave us in case of something bruising between Taiwan and China?
Kasi Taiwan, it's only US and tayong katangahan natin, susunod-sunod tayo sa kanilang articulation. What makes it an issue? Otherwise, makinig kasi sinasabi ni Trump ngayon, wala na yun. In-expand niya yung Monroe Doctrine. In fact, it's an uneasy peace. I call it an easy peace, Ed, kasi sabi niya, ikaw, Putin, bala ka dyan sa Ukraine, etc. Ako dito, ako sa
This is
sa
my
Western Hemisphere,
neighborhood.
Although hindi niya in-spell out, he practically told China, area of responsibility mo yan. And we would hope that China would be a benevolent hegemon. Benevolent
Ang ganda ng mga terms niya, no?
meaning, huwag ka naman mag-asta-asta another Sangano. Hindi namin kailangan ng another Sangano. That's why I keep on pushing yung multipolarity. We do not want any one or two hegemons. Lahat tayo, magsumikap tayo to be economically sufficient, no? To really bring better quality of life for all our citizens. And like that, whatever it takes to do that, kaya sabi ko nga, in one of my memos to the President, let's join the BRICS. Let's join the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Kasi dyan tayo makakatinda ng mangga, pineapple, virgin coconut oil. Anything that makes our economy more robust is where we should go. Yung military alliances, they're all passé. For God's sake, there's no enemy. Ang enemy, climate change. Wala namang enemy. Dito tayo yung...
Ang enemy is also
Unfortunately.
scarcity of goods and
Yes.
Di ba, mga kadanatics? Sa dilawan, sa loyalista, anong enemy nila? Ang China. Nakafocus sila sa China, mga kadanatics. Tapos, since kinoconnect nila yung mga Duterte sa China, so enemy na din nila yung China, ay mga kadanatics, ang interest ng mga hunghang na politikong ito, hindi ay interest ng nakakarami sa Pilipinas. That is the fact, mga kadonatics, and that is the reality now. Yung interest lang talaga nila, mga kadonatics, ang political interest na mananatili sila sa pwesto, makapagnakaw, mga kadonatics, at wala na silang pakialam kung anong mangyari sa atin, yung mga, below average na mga Filipinos, which majority of us, mga kadonatics, wala silang pakialam sa atin. Kaya, we should be wise. We should be wise talaga.
That's why, hindi ba, nung NSA ako, agad kong dineclare na national security is human security. Security mo, na lumabas ka ng bahay mo,
because that's why people
babalik
go
ka,
to war.
buhay ka pa din. Di ba?
Because that's also why people go to war more than anything, because they want something to eat. They want food on the
Yeah,
table.
but why? There are other routes to security of the human being. Why does it have to be war? Di ba? Ngayon, parang ginawa niyang na 50% yung ng kanilang defense. Punta ka na ba sa Amerika? Doon kasi nakatira yung half of my family. My son lives there. Drug addicts, nagkalat sa daan. Sa Washington DC, yung mga tent. No,
Wala silang pakialam yan.
bako, it's so smelly and
Totoo.
Hindi nila mapaalis. Pag alis nila bukas, andyan na naman. Tapos ikaw, naglalagay ka ng pera ng bilyones, trillion pa nga sa defense.
Sa war, di ba?
Para ke? Diba? For what? Dapat yung quality of life ng Americans ang pakialaman mo. Yung mo nakita, lahat sila, have you been to San Francisco?
I haven't been in the US since
That's not one
2011.
place ka huwag ka na magpunta, no? Oh my Lord.
San Francisco, Philadelphia, yan yung mga kadonatics.
Ma'am, teka ma'am, I cannot let you go without going into to Philippine politics.
Okay.
Ayun.
Want to talk about the Philippine party system and also political psychology. Kahit pa paano,
Yeah, okay.
from your perspective, medyo ang lawak na to. Where did we go wrong?
Yeah, why are we where we are right now? A lot of reasons.
And are we gonna get any better? Or are we
You know,
going
when
down?
when you hit the bottom, saan ka pupunta? Akyat ka, di ba?
Not always. Some people dig.
Rock bottom.
Kasi yun, huwag ka nang mag-dig. Ako,
Ma'am,
Optimist kasi
we've
ako
had several times when we thought we hit rock bottom. Come on, di ba? Several times. We
Yeah.
thought we hit rock
Marami
bottom
kasing
and then
errors
we
in,
end up digging some more.
marami kasing errors in judgment and leadership natin. We're talking leadership all around in the three branches, no? And then they're hemmed in by the Byzantine bureaucracy, which is really something na...
Byzantine.
Kasi masalimuot di ba? That's the only word to describe it, by the way.
I know. I like the way you used it.
And
Byzantine.
nung second
Byzantine,
cabinet meeting namin, declare ni President na we're following a policy of right-sizing. Agad ako nagtaas ng
remember
kamay. Sabi ko, Mr. President, with all due respect, I wrote a book on bureaucratic reform. And no one agency will abolish itself. No one agency will merge itself with another. It is to be done by an external entity. And usually that external entity is a presidential commission on right-sizing government, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, I think he dropped it for, ang dami kasing problema ng Why are we where we are now? Quick and dirty answer. Pag sinabing quick and dirty answer, it means kulang ako sa saliksik. Pero right now, ang nakikita ko ganito. We have a very broken political party system.
Yeah.
Why do you have political dynasties? Kasi the vetting. EDA, hindi ang nag-choose hindi political party. Nag-choose from some other. Nag-meet-meet sa isang restaurant. Sige, si Ed na lang, paranin natin, ganyan yan. Bigyan natin yan ng salapi.
Para may tao tayo doon.
Di ba? The vetting is not done within the political party. And because your political party is broken, ikaw yan, nagpapromesa ka, sabi ko, mag-isa ka lang, nagpapromesa ka, sinong gagawa niyan? Political party mo. Tignan mo sa Brexit, sabi ng Conservative Party, if we win, we will get Great Britain out of the EU. Policy nila yun. So you vote Conservative. They voted Conservative. They got out of the EU. Of course, ngayon, marami na silang, ayaw na nila, babalik na sila. If the Labour comes back. So, when you have a broken political party system, dugtong-dugtong na yung inyong infirmity.
But will we ever get to fix it? Kasi ilang beses na sa Kongreso merong political party reform bill, hindi umuusad.
Yeah, mainly because human being as it is, you are not going to vote for something that will harm you. Kaya nga yun ang basis ng majority rule. Oo. I mean, people, when you think about it, fundamental. I am not going to vote for something that will harm me. That's why democracy is based on numbers, di ba? You assume that given a population, whatever number, let's say 96, ilan ba tayo? 69 voters.
Okay.
69 million qualified voters. Ceteris paribus, all things considered, they will vote for something that will benefit them. And according to Adam Smith, you add up all the individual interests and it will add to societal interests. How that happens is what he calls the invisible hand. Diba? Pero malalim na yung discussion na yun. Let's not go there anymore.
Malalim
na.
But that's assuming that they know what's good for them.
Yeah. And usually we know what's good for me. Gusto ko may tubig, gusto ko may electricity. Basic lang naman ako eh. And gusto ko meron akong okra sa umaga, nagsasasaw ng bagoong, simpleng buhay, no? Yung mga basic ba? Nothing grandiose or anything like that. So, you have a broken political party system. That's why in the last committee hearing where I talked about political dynasties, I said something like, political dynasties is just a symptom of the infirmity of the political system. No? And I propose something like, first of all, do something about the electoral system, where yung makakuha ka ng 100, yung opponent mo nakakuha 99, panalo ka. Paano naman yung 99? So nasa libro ko yun. Wala naman nagbabasa ng libro ko. Yung electoral reform.
Ma'am, chop it up, put it on social media. Even do a TikTok about it. I mean, unfortunately, even news is having...
Tama talaga. Yung mga ganyan mga kadonatics, talagang idaan na sa social media yung mga libro mo na maganda yung mga pinagsasabi mo, ay doon magawa ka ng video, especially sa ganito na public figure si Madam. So madali lang makakuha ng views niyan mga kadonatics. At people will storm her videos mga kadonatics, especially marami kang magigain na knowledge sa kanya. Trust me.
Problems now because of that.
I know, but I think we have more pluses than minuses. Given that. Kasi gustong-gusto ko yung social media because Well, I was able to locate my relatives na hindi ko nakilala. Second of all, it's really a platform for linking with the world, di
Well,
ba?
actually, that's what it is, networking.
That's what it should be.
But people have turned it into their newspaper and their research tool.
Ang ganda ng social media, di ba? Meron tungkol dun sa mga bulaklak,
Yeah,
mga
yeah.
paano magluto ng ano, ganyan, di ba?
Ma'am, teka, before we leave the dynasties issue, I just have a very, very distinct example of one of the problems of dynasties. In the last elections, kasi I went down to Barm.
Okay.
Husband, wife, son
Nadugtog-dugtog na yan, clan.
ran for governor of 3 different provinces.
Kaya?
Maguindanao del Norte, del Sur, and Sultan Kudarat.
Nanalo.
Dalawa nanalo.
Dalawa nanalo.
Yan,
But
sila.
One family
Yeah.
governor in 3 provinces. That was that was
Actually, ang ano
ano.
mo dyan, ang main, ba't ayaw natin? Siyempre lahat ayaw. Kasi hindi level ang playing field.
Yeah.
Tabingi. And ang democracy, dapat everyone has a right to vote and to be voted upon. That's not
Yes.
true. Nakatabingi. So, bukod pa sa meron silang salapi para magbili-bili ng boto, and then you have a voter population na hindi mataas ang level of discernment and hindi adequately informed. Ilagay mo yung ganong combination and voila,
Mhm.
you will have continuing political dynasty. Ang ayaw ko kasi, Ed, yung gawin mong sabihin mo political dynasty, therefore poverty. Walang ganon eh. Walang causality.
Causation is
Yeah,
not
yung
proven yet.
causation.
Mhm.
Rare, if at all. No? I challenge anyone to give me a causality
It's more
statement
of
in social
correlation, I
science.
suppose.
Correlation ng highest level eh. Association, Because how can I see poverty na, nakikita ko yung poverty which is a dependent variable, hindi naman dynasty yung governors. Di ba? Hindi naman galing sa dynasty. So therefore, na-demolish mo na yung argument na political dynasty,
Yes.
therefore poverty.
Mhm, yeah.
So, yun yung isa sa mga accusation nila or issues mga kadonatics ngayon na talagang i-abolish niya yung political dynasty dahil sa, poverty may connection sa pagiging political dynasty ng isang lugar mga kadonatics. Like lahat na lang ng pamilya ay tumatakbo o sila na yung nagko-control at yung pera mga kadonatics instead na disburse sa tao ay na-absorb na nila lahat. Well, anyway mga kadonatics, isa sa mga dahilan para sa akin lang bakit yung political dynasty ay talagang sinusulong nila ngayon? Wala naman yan noon. I mean mga kadonatics, hindi gaano yan kalaki yung issue. Ngayon lang yan dahil gusto ng mga gahaman na madilawan at pinklawan na alisin yung mga Duterte sa imahe ng politika. Yan mga kadonatics. Ang lakas kasi ng mga Duterte, whether Pulong, Baste, and Inday Sara Duterte at madagdagan pa yan, ayaw nila yan mga kadonatics. Kaya isa sa kanila ay nag-propose talaga na dapat ipasa na tong political dynasty. See, look at that mga kadonatics. Yung mga reason nila kakaiba pero dito lang yan eh, ngayon lang yan eh. Maybe a year ago mga kadonatics, talagang isinusulong nila dahil nagka-issue yung mga Duterte.
There's something wrong with the research design. And ang daming bumatikos sa akin, sabi ko, pag binatikos niyo ako, present a better research design. Ganun eh. Pag binatikos mo yung empirical evidence ko, give me harder evidence. Huwag mo ako murahin. Kasi mali eh, off tangent ka eh. Ba't mo ako pinapakalaman? Una-una, hindi mo nga ako kilala. Ang bungguin mo, yung claim ko, yung knowledge claim ko, I know
argument.
that. All things being equal, all things considered, this is what is more likely to happen. Kamukha yung sinabi mo nga na, imbis na air-conditioned room, konti na nga ang salapi mo, ibigay mo sa guro. Kasi that is what the empirical evidence suggests to you. Effective learning will come about because number 1 yung mastery of the subject matter. Ano ginawa ng social media? Di binati ko sa konsama dating, sabi ko, ay, ewan.
Don't
Diba?
sweat over it. It's so
Ay, nako. Especially yung mga nagbabatikos mga kadonatics ay talagang walang alam.
it's one of those
Walang
things.
discernment.
Okay, sorry, last question. last question. I'm sure your students ask you if they don't, I would want to ask you if I was
Yeah.
your student. Ma'am, 4 na dekada po kayo nagtuturo ng political
Nim, ano ka?
science.
60.
Ah,
60 years.
I'm sorry, sir.
Why don't you run?
Before you retired kasi in
Before
2011.
45 years. Oo.
Okay.
45
Why
years.
don't you run?
Ito yung reference ko, sorry. I
Oo.
didn't know kasi you went back to teaching. Pero in so many decades of teaching,
Politics na.
you would have already distilled what you want to happen siguro in your mind.
Of course.
Na ito ang solusyon, kahit paano pinakamalapit na solusyon sa problema ng Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Why don't you run
I-revise
for
mo yung
president?
87 Constitution kasi yan ang legal framework. Yan ang basic
Tama.
one. Move towards federalism,
Mhm.
move towards parliamentary system.
Mhm.
But you don't have time to discuss. It's a very involved discussion.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
might be for...
But it's a changing system. What you're
Because
looking
when
at
you
is
do
a changing
that,
system.
yung sinabi ko sa yung quick and dirty analysis natin, the parties will be compelled to be disciplined. Then the electoral system will change.
Yeah.
You will not campaign for 3 months na kailangan mo maraming salapi. You will only campaign for 2 weeks. Nakita mo si Sanei Takaichi, dinisolve yung parliament ng Japan, di ba? 2 weeks silang because you're only running in the electoral constituency, an electoral district. Hindi mo kailangan dumapa sa buong
Yeah.
archipelago. And therefore, 2 weeks ang kailangan mo. And then the political parties, meron silang sinasabing, ito yung party ng LDP ha, ito yung sa Kumeito ha, ito yung ganito. Ibig sabihin nakaka-choose sila. Ngayon hindi nakaka-choose kasi magkakamukha nga yun eh. Hindi ba? Pare-pareho
Kamukha nila
sinasabi
yung founder nila. In the
Precisely.
Philippines,
And
di ba?
it's usually personality-oriented,
Yeah.
no? Si Miriam Defensor, nagtagtag ng party nung
PRP.
nawala siya. Nawala yung political party. That is not how political parties will work in a parliamentary system. You don't need to wait for a disciplined political party. That system will compel the political parties to be disciplined. Otherwise, they're out of the political game. Yun eh.
But will politicians want to revise the Constitution to put that in
Yan.
place?
Ayaw nila yan.
If they're properly informed, that's the reason why I want scholars to really be in the center of this campaign. They're going to support it. Pag pinakita mo yung evidence, presidential versus parliamentary, unitary versus federal, wala nang na unitary system. The unitary system is for colonial governments. Lahat na nangyayari sa local, di ba? Federalize it. May problema ka sa BARM, you said you went to BARM. Bigay mo lang sa kanila yung full autonomy, except
Tama.
defense and paggawa ng pera.
Yeah. And
Bigyan mo lahat sa kanila.
monetary policy.
Magkamali sila,
Tama.
problema nyo yun. Kayo nagkamali eh. Huwag natin silang, ano tawag nun? Cuddle. Bigyan mo sila magkamali. Hindi ba? From errors will arise yung
Great
solution.
learnings.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Pabayaan mo magkamali, pabayaan mo malubak. Patayuin mo pagkatapos malubak. I mean, gaano kalalim na yung mga lubak sa buhay ko now that I'm 80 years old? My 8, decade.
You're still standing.
Ang dami. Pero siyempre, iiyak-iyak ako a few days, then pagkatapos, tatayo uli ako. Yun ako eh. That's how, I don't know, what is the term? Resilience is not something I want to use kasi meron siyang bad connotation.
Should I say stubborn?
Hard-headed actually.
Hard-headed.
Yun na nga.
Dr. Clarita Carlos, maraming salamat for
Wow! Grabe. Super mga kadanatics. Kakaiba. Kakaiba yung knowledge doon. Especially yung last topic nila na federalismo mga kadanatics na how many times? Kaya hanga-hanga siya kay Tatay Digong eh. Kasi alam ni Tatay Digong talaga mga kadanatics kung paano pagandahin yung Pilipinas. But because of these politicians lang, kaya may mga kadonatics na hinder federalismo talaga. Ha? So many times nang binanggit ni Tatay Digong na dapat talaga abolish the 1987 Constitution and go for federalism. Mga kadonatics, for some reason, may mga gahamantay na politiko na ayaw talagang makinig. Even itong si Senator Robin Padilla ay talagang minumungkahi talaga yung federalismo. Ay, mas mabuti pa itong si Robin mga kadonatics. May alam pa talaga kung paano patakbuhin yung bansang Pilipinas, kung paano magiging maayos yung Pilipinas. Kaysa, ay nako, you don't hear Risa Hontivirus mga kadonatics talk about federalism, Bam Aquino, Kiko Pangilinan, Laila de Lima, name it mga kadonatics na mga kontrabida. They don't talk about that because that is for their own disadvantage, mga kadonatics, pag ganyan ang magiging federalismo. Napakaganda talaga ang federalismo, mga kadonatics, kung isipin mo lang. Ha? Yung pera sa district nyo, mga kadonatics, sa province nyo, hindi nyo na ipapadala sa national budget na nakawin lang. Kundi, kayo na lang doon, mga kadonatics. Sabi pa doon, parang 20-80 eh. 20 ang mapupunta sa national, 80, mga kadonatics, ang matitira sa inyo. Napakaganda yan. Kasi, ang mangyayari, mga kadonatics, magpapaligsahan yung buong distrito. Magpapagandahan, mga kadonatics. Bakit ang ganda ni doon yung city ng Davao compare dito? Or sa mga kadonatics, tatanungin nila yun ngayon ang kanilang governor or mayor. Bakit ganito sa atin? So, they have the chance, mga kadonatics, na palitan siya. Di ba? Ganyan talaga ang federalismo, mga kadonatics. Makukuha mo halos ng budget sa iyong lungsod. Di ba? Makakapagtayo ng magandang hospital, schools, mga kadonatics. Ang Thailand, parang ganyan yung ang sistema ng Thailand, mga kadonatics, do parliamentary sila, pero own city, mga kadonatics, makaka-stand on their own. Even distrito lang, mga kadonatics, na walang, can you imagine, in one district lang, sa isang cities, so many district, mga kadonatics, one district lang, may magandang schools niyan dyan at hospital. Ganyan sila. Napaka-independent, mga kadonatics. Now, talking about another district, kasi naranasan ko yan. Maliit nga lang yung amin, mga kadonatics, pero you know what? Pag ma-hospital ka doon, mga kadonatics, halos lahat nandun na. CT scan, name it, mga kadonatics, schools, high schools in one district lang, mga kadonatics. Ang ganda. Hindi katulad sa Pilipinas. Magpa-CT scan ka na lang, mga kadonatics. Maghanap ka pa ng hospital kung saan lupalot ng hospital mahanap yung CT scan na yan. Tapos, ang mahal. Habang sa Thailand, mga kadonatics, itong distrito, then another district like 28 kilometers away, ayan, may school, may hospital na naman. Ganyan kaganda, mga kadonatics. Kaya nga, di ba, ang layo natin sa ekonomiya ng Thailand. Anyway, so much for that. Comment down below, mga kadonatics. So, babasahin natin yung mga hinain nyo. Thank you so much. God bless you. Ingat palagi. Subscribe. Bye-bye.